Diamond channel, welcome. Right, today I'm going to be looking at 1stdibs. I may have done a video on this in the past, I've certainly mentioned it. I'm not sure if I actually searched on it. Anyway, I'm here today looking at jewellery. I like 1stdibs. It's like you can see some like really amazing pieces of jewellery, but they're expensive. If you want something from this website, you've got to pay for it. So let's just click on a few things and have a close look, and then it's always interesting to see how your opinions change from your initial glance at it on the photo they put in your face to studying it and looking at it closely. So this is vintage, circa 1950s, 1.5 carat old cut diamond, 3 stone, 18 carat gold ring. Okay, center one slightly larger than the sides. These are like old cut ones, so I like old cut. They got a lot of character, but I only like them when they're really nice quality diamonds. They do seem to have a sort of special character that brilliant cuts. They're just so mathematically perfect or almost perfect. They kind of lose a bit of the charm that old cuts have. But if they're not nice quality diamonds, they just look grey and horrible. So let's have a close look at this one. I think it usually lets you zoom right in on the poster. There you go. Big picture. So claws, 1950. It's an old ring. If someone was giving this to me for a bit of work, I'd be studying it under my loupe, looking at the condition of the claws. When it's old, very likely they've worn out and been replaced, so sort of looking for that. I'm sort of seeing a bit of a line there, like this is a fresh tip on this ring. I mean, you never know, this may have been bought at an auction and then a jeweller goes over it, tidies it up, does a few repairs, and then they put it on here, try and sell it and make some money. Let's see what other pictures we got. Almost $3,500. Got a little video playing here. The diamonds look quite nice. I think they are nice quality diamonds. Not very nice looking from the side. So in the UK, we've got a saying: "Triggers broom," comes from an old comedy, Only Fools and Horses. Anyone aged like 40, maybe probably more like 45 and up and older, will remember Only Fools and Horses. I mean, it's an old show. It was like from the 70s, early 70s, I think. So it was old even when I was young. So people older than me will certainly remember it. And a bit of a classic for English comedy. There's a guy in there called Trigger, and there was a famous scene, where he was talking about he's had the same broom for like 20 years, and he's talking about how he's replaced the head like 8 times and replaced the handle 10 times. Like, we're talking about how it wore out and he kept fixing it over time. It's not the same broom anymore, you replaced every single part. So we use Trigger's broom, like in the jewellery trade. I might say this ring is like Trigger's broom. It's from 1950, if it's worn the whole time. Looks like it's had a new shank on it. The claws have been reworked on. The whole collets may have been replaced in the past. Not the same ring that was made at all. Just maybe those diamonds just get put in different parts over the years. So danger of antique jewellery being a bit of a Trigger's broom. So anyway, I want to see more. The problem is with these photos, they're so enhanced. They make everything look so crisp and clear and nice that borderline a render. I can see some. See if I can get a closer photo of that bit on the side. Hang on, watch this. See that? This has just definitely been worked on by a jeweller. It's all freshly polished, and then you can see all these brown lines at the bottom of the claws. That's where rhodium plate hasn't been done very nicely. You should have stopped off. Oh, I should do a video on this. He hasn't stopped off, or she, or he, whatever, he, she, they, them. They haven't like masked off the yellow gold from the rhodium plate very nicely at all. It's almost like they just dipped it in with their hand. Bad job, really. The rhodium plate looks really nice and white, but yeah, haven't done it very neatly at all. And then also looking like this bezel looks nice. This one's all chewed up and horrible. This one on the right is all horrible. Yeah, I reckon it's been re-tipped as well. Sort of seeing lines and like little bubbles, like solder, like this, like solder. Evidence of solder, heavy soldering. Shank looks new. I don't believe that's the original shank. Anyway, okay, let's look at something else. So a lot of antique stuff. Hang on, let's just go to rings. I like looking at rings because you get the big fancy impressive diamonds and stuff. Also, this is nice. $32,000. Fancy yellow cushion cut solitaire. Yellow claws, looking good condition over a yellow stone. The stone looks very nice. Yeah, it looks like a nice ring. Diamond set shoulders all the way around. Haven't really got anything picky to say about that. Maybe about just the design, the mount. Looks a bit chunky. That bottom half of the shoulder is a bit fat. Looks like a new ring to me. Anyway, next, see what else we got. I quite like that one though. I like a yellow diamond. But yellow diamonds, I think they were yellow stones, yellow sapphires as well. Can be really nice stones, but a bit difficult to sell because people look at them and they think, well, it's a bright yellow thing on my finger, and people don't really wear yellow clothes. Or maybe if you only if you're wearing white, you're safe to wear yellow. I don't know. Just thinking all different colours and different styles. It's a bit of a not a daily colour you can wear. You might not always be in the mood for it, and it's not always going to match the clothes you usually wear either. So anyway, let's have a look at this. This is an interesting one. We got Graph Icon, multi-shaped diamond ring. Interesting design. Look, nice neat V's on this marquee. Are these diamonds tapering? That one looks smaller than the others. It's a nice touch that they are tapering. Big Graph, proud, deep logo inside. If someone gave me that for sizing, I could probably do it, cut it there. But I'm sure the customers say, I don't want to lose the Graph hallmark. People are really funny about the brands. They want to see that and keep that there. Claws look good condition. Is another new ring maybe? Interesting, but I would like to see it on someone's finger because it might just look overly crowded, like it's like 3 rings all just pushed together. It might be alright. They're all sort of an angle, like working around a shape, not just all flat together. I quite like that. That's an interesting design, putting like literally 3 cluster heads together, all different styles. That's quite a ballsy design to make something like that. So that was fun. 17 grand if you're interested. USD. What else shall we look at? This is quite fun. Looking at that ruby cluster next. Ruby diamond opal sapphire jaguar ring in 14 karat yellow gold. It's like a little jaguar playing a bongo. It's all hollowed out. It's a fun design. It's done quite well. It's very effective. Yeah, I like it. Having the 2 stones on the end, it's a bit like big nostrils, so it sort of takes away its cattiness. But anyway, I like that design. Quite a fun idea. They achieved it quite well. Would prefer it in white gold though. Let's have a look at this. Unheated pigeon blood ruby antique art deco. Look, just over 2 carat 18 carat ruby unheated pigeon blood. Starting bid $20,000 or $90,000. Buy it now. The people always, not always, but quite often leave like snarky comments about jewelry not being an investment on my moissanite video I did. They're always attacking me on that, saying diamonds are a scam. I thought diamonds were supposed to be an investment. When I took mine to a shop, they offered me like not even a quarter of what I paid for it. Yeah, if you buy like a 25 pointer, just like GVS or something, there's millions of them in the world. When you start getting to really rare coloured gemstones at the highest quality, big sizes, that's when they become rare. They're the real investments. Don't buy a stone which there are already billions of them on the planet. Buy one where they're already rare, and to do that, you've got to spend a hell of a lot of money. But it will hold its value and likely go up because the rareness will increase over time. So let's have a close look at this. Amazing colour, look. But online photos, you can't really trust the colours. You see how bright white those diamonds are. Just really enhanced photos. But it's GRS. GRS is the laboratory? I don't know what GRS is. Nice ring. Looks like a pre-made shank. The ruby's a bit too small for that mount. You can see it underneath, so not specifically made for that stone. Oh my god, it's horrific. $90,000 and you get this piece of crap. Wow. Thin, no shape, claws bent, stone's too small for the mount. So it's like it's like completely over the side. Look, that's the middle. The stone's right over there. Not polished very nicely. Mass-produced mount, not finished up nicely. Didn't like that. The stone is anything nice about it, apart from that. I've got to click on this. It's such a mad design. Is that like a band with two big stones sticking outside? 3.18, 2 stone ring and 18 karat yellow gold. I like those stones. Looks in good condition. A mad design though, isn't it? Does it say a 1920s period? That's amazing condition if that really is 1920s. But again, could have been remade. Those are some old school. That looks very old. Hallmark. All the claws and stuff look pretty good.
Beside